Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Funny on My Mind podcast, the seriously unserious podcast where nothing is our problem. And today in the hot seat, we got my main man, Paco. Paco, what's going on?
It's going good. Just working every day.
Yeah. Audience, I hope you guys are happy. Okay? By the time you're watching this, you better be liking and subscribing and lighting up the comment section, bro. This is the second time that we're recording this. So, funny story. Me and Paco, today's Sunday, right? November 2nd. Me and Paco recorded this episode, a whole episode, hour and 30-minute long episode for you guys yesterday. But for whatever reason, the camera shut off and the audio kept going. So it only recorded 26 minutes of the podcast yesterday. That is so annoying. So here we are doing it once again for you guys. Paco, how was your week?
It's going pretty good. Just working. Need to take a day off some days.
Oh, just so you guys know, we're in a different setup today. We're at Paco's trap house. No, I'm just joking. We're at Paco's house. I pulled up on him. We're in Oklahoma at a secret location right now. Okay, you roll past this house, you might not make it back home. For the FBI listening, I was just joking. Alright, so Paco, let's jump right into this episode because unfortunately my wife told me that I better hurry up because today is her only day off and she wants to spend time with me. She must like me or something. It's really disgusting. I love you, baby. Alright, Paco, where'd you grow up and what was it like?
I grew up in Commerce, this small town in Oklahoma, and just grew up here all my life, and not much. It's just my grades, I have 40 people. Mm-hmm. I graduated 40 people, that's what I mean.
Note. Paco, just for the audience, they might be, they might be wondering. You're a little brown. What ethnicity are you, Paco?
I'm Mexican.
Okay.
I'm not Indian or anything.
Yeah, so you're not like Mexican Indian, no?
But I went to Texas one time, and those stores where the Indians are the dot Indians.
Yeah.
He walks up to me and he's like, "Are you Indian?" I'm like, "No, dude, no, I'm Mexican, dude."
Like, bro, get away from me.
We're in Texas.
Like, bro, just leave me alone. Yeah, okay, all right, no problem. All I was just saying, because there's a little tint in your color,
Well, I mean, these lights are really bright.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, all right, Paco. So for the audience, I want to give them a bit of backstory about me and you. So where'd you meet me?
I met you at NEO. We were in math class, and
that was probably about 2019.
2019.
Yo, shout out Miss Kellogg. Shout out, bro. You was not a good teacher. That's why I dropped your class. Shout out Miss Kellogg. One day she brought her son to class, and he was just sitting in the corner on the floor as she's trying to teach this class. Bro, who brings their son to the class, bro? And she ain't sat him in no chair. He was sitting on the floor. Miss Kellogg, you dead wrong.
I think we all dropped your class.
Did we? Oh, you didn't know?
I dropped your class too.
Yo, shout out my boy Carmen. Carmen took college algebra like 6 times. I think they finally kicked him out of NEO.
You think so? They almost kicked me out.
No, what?
Yeah. I guess you're supposed to make good grades. No, they almost kicked me out there. They did. I got my letter and I had to take like a remediation class.
Oh, were you on academic suspension?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I ended up graduating with good grades.
See, it might take us a little bit, but we're educated men. Know what I'm saying? All right. Paco, would you immediately think of me?
You just be talking like.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I mean, you'd be like, it just bring good energy and stuff like that. First time when I walked in, you're just talking to everybody, and the person in the corner, and I waved hi,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to talk to anybody.
So for reference, I used to do stuff like writing on the board, like "Honey, where's my super suit" and stuff like that. So I mean, I not trying to toot my own horn, but I was a cool dude. I mean, I am a cool dude. I'm a pretty funny dude. So if you know me, consider it a privilege and a blessing that you know me. I know what I'm saying. All right. So Paco, so you said I brought like good energy and stuff like that. So
Sure.
do you still think that of me?
I mean, I don't think you really changed since then, unless you did. Like, but I don't know. Is that how you act like at work now or something?
Oh, of course.
Everybody's friends too.
Bro, everywhere I go, I'm good for morale. Everywhere. So, yeah, I'm pretty much still that same way. So,
Yeah, that's a good thing.
all right. So, what's one of the craziest things that's ever happened to you, or you've been involved in?
I'd say when I usually go float tripping every year. I always go one time a year.
Yeah.
And I almost like die every time I go float tripping. Is it float tripping or float trips or what?
Bro. First of all,
I'm not float tripping,
Was that a gang reference?
I don't know.
You said tripping?
It is what it is.
So hold on. So let's back up. You said you almost die every year, right?
Yeah.
But yet you still keep going.
I mean, it's just like something bad has to happen every time we go floating. Like,
Then why keep going?
well, I always think like eventually something's good gonna happen. I'll make it one day and nothing bad happens.
Oh, okay. All right. So I had a similar experience. Yo, you watching this? You who took me? You dead wrong for this. So the one and only time that I've ever floated the river, it was like on a 12-mile float, right? We paid for the bus to take us down there, and they gave us a raft and everything. I knew something was wrong because it was me and a couple of my Bahamian homies, right? All the people that knew how to steer the raft were on the opposite boat. Now, someone would assume because I'm from the Bahamas that we just grew up in rafts. And no, first of all, we have real boats, right? So I know how to steer no raft. So that was the first red flag. So 6 minutes into the float, right? We get like hooked on a tree. And my homie lost his bone. We're like stuck there. And like the river police, I think they're called like GRDA. They were like standing on the side, like pointing at us and laughing at us. And then finally the woman yells out to us, "Hey, you guys can't stay there." No, yeah, we're here because we want to be here. We're stuck on this log because we want to be. Like, bro, ain't it your job to like hop in a boat and help us or something? Do your job. But and so we're floating down this river, right? And it's something always happens almost to the end, right? So we're almost at the end of this float trip, and then it was this huge tree in the middle, right? So again, we don't know how to steer this raft, so we're trying. Everybody got their paddles and paddling in the wrong direction, right? So we hit this tree hard, like. Pause. No Diddy. Just want to clarify that. No Diddy. Diddy is never involved. Right? So we smacked this tree real hard. Right? And we're stuck there. But this time, like the entire side of the raft is hanging down. Right? All I saw was the cooler that we had the sandwiches in, like rushing down the river. I'm like, bro. The cell phone case, the waterproof case that we had rushing down the river. I'm like, bro, we're about to die. So,
Did you know how to swim?
no. Yo, for everyone out there that just automatically assumes because I grew up in the Bahamas, I knew how to swim, you dead wrong. I do not. I grew up on an island 21 miles by 7 miles. There's a beach 10 minutes in every direction from my house. I do not know how to swim. And for all my Bahamian people that are probably going to watch this, yes, I do not know how to swim. All right? Just want to put that there. But yeah, so back to the story. So I'm like, bro, are we about to die? And then, so this girl who took me, you dead wrong. She's like yelling, "Oh, get out of the raft! Get out of the raft!" No, we're about to die. I'm trying to get back in the raft. So of course my shoes goes floating down the river, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got no shoes on. Those river rocks, bro. Those are treacherous. I'm pretty sure I cuffed my feet, and I was like so angry because she's yelling at me. I want to put this out there. This was all pre my wife. Me and her was dating. Me and the girl that took me. We were dating. I love you, baby. Okay. But yeah, me and her were dating, and she's like yelling at me in front of all my friends. And I'm like, bro. And then so finally we make it back to shore without dying. She's like trying to talk to me. But I, like, don't talk to me. Yeah, you couldn't talk to me without yelling at me, so you don't get to talk to me now. And I was mad for the rest of the day. See, that's why we didn't work out.
It happens.
But I would just like to say this is all pre my wife. Baby, I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me since sliced bread. Shout out my wife. She's probably gonna hit me. But anyway, all right. So let's get into the first segment. Right. So these are called random shower thoughts. Right. So these are thoughts where, you know, it is what it sounds like. Random shower thoughts. You know, you think about these things. Maybe be in the shower, in the car, when your mind's drifting off and you're supposed to be driving. Or, you know, on the toilet, you know, just random shower thoughts, right? And precursor, these are all from ChatGPT. I didn't make these up. Yo, shout out ChatGPT. Shout out Gunther. I named my ChatGPT. First of all, the company that made ChatGPT, it's getting kind of scary. Because I'll ask him something and he'll be like, hey Arthur, it's Gunther here, your fellow gang member. I'm like, yo, who said that I was in a gang? What are you doing in a gang?
Even if you were in a gang, I wouldn't know.
Bro, are you just assuming I'm in a gang because I'm black?
Oh.
Bro, is that a thing?
What gang would I be in?
Yeah, bro. The cartel.
Oh.
But disclaimer, there was a running joke in math class that because Paco is Mexican, he's in the cartel.
And Carmen.
Yes, and Carmen. Yo, shout out Carmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a running joke because they're Mexican that they're in the cartel. Disclaimer, they are not in the cartel.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure about Paco though.
No.
Paco, a little shady dude.
What you think?
Paco, a little shady dude for real. All right. So first random shower thoughts. All right. When you clean the vacuum, you become the vacuum cleaner. How does that make you feel, Paco?
It doesn't make me feel anything.
Yeah, like, bro, like, no one's just randomly thinking of this. When you clean the vacuum, you become the vacuum cleaner. Bro, so? When I wash dishes, do I become the dishwasher? See, anyone can do this.
That's true.
We're like, bro. All right, next one. Your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed.
That one's pretty good.
I mean, that is kind of fire. Not gonna lie. I mean, okay, I can see that. Your phone's alarm is your personal trauma soundtrack.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it was said that for your alarm to effectively work, it has to startle you. So what if, right?
But what if it's one of those times like you're dreaming and you hear your alarm beeping and you're dreaming your alarm is in your dream. Like, you know, you ever had that?
Actually, yes.
You ever had that happen?
What if, right, your alarm goes off, startles you, and you have a heart attack?
You have a heart attack.
are you then entitled to substantial compensation from Apple?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Paco, that's Meta. He owns Facebook and Instagram.
Jeff Bezos.
He owns Amazon. You're not very good at this, Paco. I can see if you said Steve Jobs, but he dead. R.I.P. my dog, Uncle Steve. Yeah, I can see if you said Steve Jobs. He was the CEO of Apple. You said Mark Zuckerberg and followed up by Jeff Bezos. What are you going to say next? Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Oh, you're just naming billionaires now.
Well, I thought, Mark Zuckerberg owned Apple.
It would have even been more appropriate if you said Bill Gates. He's in the tech world.
Microsoft. I know Bill Gates.
See, you know that. Funny story about Bill Gates, actually. Years and years ago, I was probably like a young teen at this point. I was in the Bahamas, and Bill Gates was on one of our outer islands, and he was dressing like flip flops and shorts and like a shirt bust open. I would imagine his chest hairs were popping out. Pause. No Diddy. I don't just be randomly thinking of men's chest hairs. No Diddy.
We're just trying to give you the picture.
Yeah. I'm just trying to give you a clear picture here, right? And so, of course, he was dressed like one would dress if you're a tourist in the Bahamas, right? And he was looking at this property. Now, I don't exactly know how the story goes, but this is a true story. There was a Bahamian real estate agent, and he showed up to look at this house. And she automatically assumed that he couldn't afford it. He's like, "You can't afford this," or whatever she said. And not knowing that this man is on the Forbes list, one of the richest men in the world.
He could have probably bought the island.
I'm pretty sure he did buy the house and the one next to it. I could be wrong. Sounds like something Drake did. Drake was like living in this community, and he was throwing these like massive parties, and the neighbors.
You ever been to a Drake party?
No. You ever been to a Diddy party?
No.
Were we even alive when Diddy parties were going on?
They were kids.
Yeah, I definitely think it had no purpose going to no Diddy party. Yeah, if you ever see me at a Diddy party, it ain't me. It's a clone.
Did you see Jeff Bezos?
I would assume that he was at a Diddy party.
No, I was talking about like at the Bahamas.
No.
Yeah. You just knew he was there.
First of all,
word of mouth.
First of all, we were talking about Bill Gates.
Oh, Bill Gates. Did they say Bezos?
Anyway, back to the stuff. Yeah, so Drake, he used to throw these massive parties, and the neighbors kept calling the cops and complaining about the stuff. The parties were too loud. So what Drake did is he bought their house and the house next to it. No, he bought the house on the right and the house on the left of him. And then he just kept throwing massive parties. That's some real, like, rich people problems. You know, you throw a party and get the cops called on you.
How big do you think the Bahamas is? Like, how big like Oklahoma, or how big do you think it is?
I don't exactly know how big it is. We have 700 islands and keys. Why?
Oh. No, I was just wondering because it seems weird.
Oh, okay.
I just never been.
You should pull up.
I actually wanted to. I was going to go to Florida and drive a jet ski down there in the Bahamas. 2 hours. Seen it on TikTok.
First of all, it depends on what part of the Bahamas you're looking to go to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but okay, back to the shower thoughts, right? At one point, your mother put you down and never picked you back up. I mean, is that technically trauma? Abandonment issues?
Well, it is what it is.
I mean, am I entitled to substantial compensation from my mother? Do I sue my mom for abandoning me?
It's true.
Yo, shout out Mama E. I love you, but I'll see you in court. Because, I mean, like, bro, you just put me down and never pick me back up?
It happens.
It's a traumatic incident.
No comment.
Paco, I mean, it happened to you too.
Yeah, I just don't remember it.
I mean, just because we don't remember it doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
But I mean, you thought about it in the shower. Shower thoughts.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice one, Paco. All right. Why do noses run but feet smell? This is a really stupid one because you could also do it backwards. Why do feet run but noses smell? Yo, ChatGPT, get your act together. At no point in my life did I ever think of this. Like, what? All right. The word bed is actually shaped like a bed. Like, it looks like a bed. The word bed.
Never done that before.
I mean, I guess that one is actually kind of cool, but I mean, I wouldn't just be up and like, just keeping me up at night, Yo, that's crazy.
Like, it's just like one of those thoughts that you have before bed. That you've been thinking all the, or that just randomly pops up.
Paco, I'd be thinking about how to get rich before bed.
Do you think about sleeping? Like, you gotta think about sleeping to go to sleep. You think of that? You gotta go to sleep. Like, alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. Do you think about sleeping like before you go to sleep, or do you just sleep?
I just sleep. Paco, what? Do you sit there and
Shower thoughts?
Yeah. Do you sit there and think about sleep before you go to sleep?
Well, drop it in the comments.
Yeah. Drop it in the comments. Do you think about sleep before you go to sleep? In order to sleep, I guess. Count how many times we just said the word sleep.
Counterintuitive,
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the third segment. All right, Paco, these are gonna be a couple of questions. You tell me. These are would you rather questions, right?
Okay.
All right. Would you rather fight a chicken every morning or a cow once a year? Oh, before Paco answers that, just know at Paco's house, he got the chicken coops. So Paco could be well versed in fighting chickens, because I would imagine you would have to do something to get them back in the coop.
Oh, I would say probably fight the cow once a year.
I mean,
I'd have to plan it though.
I mean, I could punt a chicken. Every morning you just walk outside, just kick a chicken.
You said fight a chicken every day?
Every morning.
I mean, I wouldn't want to like kill it, Is that what you mean?
Paco, no one said anything about killing. We're talking about fight. Would you rather fight a chicken once a morning or a cow once a year?
I'd probably fight the cow once a year. That's what I'd do. I don't like hurting chickens.
Is it like cattle wrestling a thing?
Like cow tipping?
No, isn't it called like bulldogging or something? Like when you ride the horse and jump off on the cow and like try to like wrestle it down?
I don't know. I've never really done that. I'm not a farmer.
Or isn't it done in like rodeos? Drop it in the comments. Is it? I'm almost positive it's like bull wrestling is a thing, right? Isn't it?
I don't know. I think bull wrestling. Yeah, I think bulls and cows are different. Is a bull like a male cow, or?
I think so.
You ever thought that? Or is it a different species, like type deal? Like a dog and a cat?
I think the bull is the male and the cow is a female. Bro, I don't know. One of you farmers out there or you ranch hands, drop it in the comments. Because we obviously don't know. Paco should know this. Paco lives in Oklahoma.
Never been to a rodeo. I need to go one.
I went to one time and it was the most awful thing I've ever watched.
What do you mean?
I'm a city boy.
Yeah. Wasn't it cool? I think it would be pretty. I want to ride a bull though. That'd be cool. Riding a bull.
Yeah. See, I try to
dangerous.
I try to avoid things of getting me hurt, Paco. You trying to jump right in it. All right. So you take the cow every morning.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'd probably fight a chicken every morning. I'd probably fight a chicken every morning. Oh, my bad. The cow once a year.
Yeah, but then like, what if you have work? Then you're just gonna fight the chicken before work?
Bro, I'm telling you, all you do is walk outside and just kick a chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll still fight the cow though.
Easy to fix it. Easiest thing in the world.
The day after Christmas, fight the cow, at the end of the year.
Yeah, well, I guess so. It's that thing. it wasn't it something going around on TikTok like a couple of months ago with the gorilla? Would you like 100 men versus a gorilla?
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, like, bro. No, I would definitely not participate. Y'all other 99 guys, y'all could add that. Y'all could add that.
I'd say if you see me in a fight with the gorilla, go help the gorilla.
No, if you see me in a fight with a gorilla, help me because I'm about to die. Okay. All right. Would you rather have hiccups for life or sneeze every time someone says your name?
I'd probably sneeze every time somebody says my name.
How many times do people call your name?
It just depends.
Isn't your first name like Juan or something?
Yeah. My nickname's Paco, so I like to go by my Paco. Juan's like more like a alter ego type deal, you know.
So okay. So then, what if this is Paco sitting here? Who is Juan?
Juan's like business suit. He's suited and booted. That's what he is.
But I've never seen Juan.
Well, I mean, he comes out on special occasions. You know.
All right.
It happens.
So when you eventually get married, is Juan gonna be there?
Yeah.
Wouldn't your fiance technically be marrying a different person?
Paco really, you know. That's true. I didn't even thought of that, you know.
So Juan would technically be taking Paco's girl.
They're 2 in 1. 2 in 1.
I see what you did there. She got a 2-for-1 special.
Wordplay.
Yeah. You know, big brain energy. All right. So you said you would rather have someone. You'd rather sneeze every time someone calls your name.
Yeah. Cause they usually say like, "Hey you, hey," you know, they know you say my name, you know.
Hey, you cut my grass.
Yeah. Oh. Be like, how much?
Yeah.
Side hustle.
Yeah. Hey, you build this house. All right, this is much better than yesterday's episode. Okay. All right. Would you rather your search history be public or your camera roll?
I'd probably say my search history.
Yeah, I'd be searching up like a bunch of random stuff. So whoever the FBI agent is that's monitoring my phone, he'd be like, bro, what is going on with this guy? So I'd probably do the search history because I got pictures of my kids that I don't want out there. So yeah, I'll probably do the search history. Do you think the FBI is listening?
Probably whenever like you say like if you ever type something dumb, maybe like dumb stuff.
Yeah, they'd probably put you on a list.
They'll probably like flag it or something.
Do you think the FBI is going to watch this podcast?
Probably.
Nice. Hey, FBI, like and subscribe. Share it with your friend. Know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam, tap in.
You think Donald Trump's gonna watch this?
I hope so.
Our president.
Yeah. You think he's gonna show his wife?
Probably not.
Right.
I wouldn't.
Okay. Would you rather have Would you rather have Wi-Fi everywhere but it's slow, or fast Wi-Fi that only works in the bathrooms?
I'd probably have Wi-Fi everywhere that's slow.
Nah, I'd rather have Wi-Fi fast in the bathroom. Gotta be on them TikToks, bro. Like, my wife be getting mad at me. I'd be in there for 45 minutes to an hour. My leg cramping, but I gotta keep scrolling. I just lost track of time. By the time I know it, I gotta drop my kids to school.
That's true. But like, what if you're like hiking and you need Wi-Fi? Then would it be considered the bathroom if you're hiking outside? You know.
Alright, technically, technically,
you know.
Huh?
You never thought of that.
Yeah. Would you rather lose your keys once a day or your wallet once a week? No, I said that backwards. Would you rather lose your keys once a day or your phone once a week?
Probably my phone once a week, but I always be losing both every day. Like, I'm really it just passes by.
Paco, you gotta get your life together.
I got a tracker on my wallet.
Yeah.
Like my wallet's on my keys.
Well, before the episode, someone called Paco and was asking him to do something. He's like, "Yeah, just call me later and remind me because I'm gonna forget." I'm like, "What do you mean you're gonna forget?" Paco was at my house yesterday. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll send you my address. Just text me later because I'll forget." I finally told Paco today. I was like, "Bro, you might need to see a specialist. Okay, something going on. You can't." Paco, how old are you?
24.
Bro, you can't be forgetting all of these crucial stuff, bro. Like, bro, you gotta come on. But I'd probably rather lose my phone once a week. Because sometimes I don't really be on my phone like that. So, but I mean, like, my keys are like my transportation. So, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. If you think about it, how are you going to work and make money to buy a new phone?
Well, you know.
Then you'll end up with two phones. What did Kevin Gates say? Two phones, one for the plug?
One for the hose.
Did he? I'm pretty sure.
No, did he?
I see what you did. Well, I'm pretty sure it was one for the plug and one for the load.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
one.
Paco, you're terrible. Yeah, you need to get closer.
Drop it in the comments.
Yeah. What do you say? Hey, Kevin Gates, drop the lyrics in the comments. What you say? Yeah, let us know what you said. Would you rather people hear your thoughts, everyone hear your thoughts, or your Google searches?
Probably my Google searches.
Yeah, I'd probably do the Google searches because I don't be searching up anything out of the blue. But like in my head, I'd be like making fun of people. I'd be making fun of people, mama, all such stuff. But I mean,
I always gotta remind myself I'm a good person.
Yeah.
But I get treated bad.
I'm a good person. Yeah, so I'd much rather people hear my Google search to be public than my thoughts. Yeah, drop it in the comments. Would y'all rather your Google searches be public or your thoughts? Some of y'all got some scary thoughts. I don't know. Let's move on to the next segment. Pablo. Whoa, my bad.
No, you're good.
Paco. Was it technically racist because you're
no? They can call me Pablo. Like it's like my middle name is Francisco, but in like Mexican cultures, like in Mexico, they'd call us like like the nickname Francisco is Paco or Pablo or Pancho.
Pablo Escobar?
No.
Okay. Alright, so this segment is called Gas or Pass. So I'm going to hit you with some rapid fire questions, and you're going to tell me if gas is good or pass is bad.
Okay.
Sleeping with socks on.
Gas.
What?
I do it.
Bro, so you tell me you just go out here with like...
Yeah, but like, what if you have like a blanket and it uncovers your feet and you got your socks? You ever think of that?
No. No. I cannot sleep with socks on.
I mean, you know.
But you ever find it weird that you could wear socks in your shoes all day, but like when you get home and take your shoes off, then socks on be kind of weird? Like you think about it, you feel it.
No, I didn't think of that.
Oh, right.
Do you just walk around with socks all the rest of the day? I feel like I gotta have like inside shoes.
Yeah, I have inside shoes, but I'm like, bro, like as soon as I get home, I want to take my socks off. Like, cause then it matters. Like, but you don't think about it during the day. You don't like, bro, I want to take my socks off.
No, I don't think of that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, it's gonna be a pass for sleeping with socks on. Talking on speakerphone in public.
It just depends, I guess. But if I were to pick, I'd say pass.
Yeah, yo, y'all old people that be in public like with the phone on speaker just to hear hello, and like, bro, someone gotta have a technology class for old people.
Well, you know, I'd say I just don't want people like listening to my conversation. I don't know how people feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. That's true.
Unless it's like your mom, you know, what's she gonna say? Like, wait, bro. Like, might as well put it on speaker.
Yeah, like a lot of times I can't have my wife on speaker because she'd just be like out of pocket for no reason. So yeah. Ice and cereal.
Ice and cereal?
Yeah.
That's a pass.
Yeah. Yo, if you put an ice in your cereal, you may need to find some sort of help, some sort of mental psychiatric help. Cause like, bro, what are you doing? You're already using cold milk, so why you need ice in your cereal? Oh, my teeth hurt just thinking of that.
Well, you know.
Like, bro. Pineapple on pizza. This is pretty controversial. I had a lot of response from the first episode. Pineapple on pizza.
That's a hardcore pass.
Yeah, that's that. My wife was like, "Oh, but you've had pineapple on pizza." Yeah, just because I've had it doesn't mean I liked it. Doesn't mean it should go together. No, pineapple on pizza is definitely a pass. Like, bro, grow up, eat real toppings. Yo, and y'all, speaking of that, who be out here just getting cheese on pizza or just pepperoni, bro? What type of basic white girl Starbucks is that, dog? Like, bro, come on.
What do you put on your pizza then?
Yeah, I put like real stuff like barbecue chicken and like Italian sausage, or like I'll mix the pepperoni with the sausage. It's like, bro, come on.
That's a cheeseburger. If you're putting all that stuff.
Bro, I don't care. Bro, no regular cheese pizza or regular pepperoni. Bro, it's 2025. Grow up. Huh. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Matching outfits with your partner.
It just depends on which outfits. But I'd say, what do you say? I do like pass, or what was the other one?
Gas.
I'd say gas.
Yeah, I do like matching PJs. Me and my wife have like matching sneakers. Stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
for that, the whole outfit though, like what would you do? Like you say gas, and what would you wear with your wife?
I do like matching shirts. Like if lost, please return to my wife, and then she'll wear like I am his wife or something like that.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have a shirt that says my wife beats me.
I have one that says like vote for Paco. Do you get that joke? Do you get that?
Yeah.
Vote Pedro.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite, right? Yeah. Vote for Paco. Paco for president.
And no, I'm not Pedro.
Yeah.
I'm not Pedro. For the people in the comments now, I'm not Pedro.
He's not Pedro. I think that would be considered like racist if we call him Pedro. Dudes wearing shades indoors.
That's a hardcore pass.
Yeah, that's a pass. Like, y'all who be wearing shades in the club or some stuff like that, like, bro, y'all cut that out. Like, come on, bro. It's nighttime. You're in a dark place with strobing lights. And, oh, wait. Does that technically then make sense if they're wearing sunglasses?
No, because then it's not the same. It's not the same.
Wouldn't that? Well, I guess it wouldn't help.
How would they even see inside though? Like where would?
Yeah.
If I wore some sunglasses in here, I'd be hitting my head hit my head on the wall.
Yeah. Oh, bro, y'all drop it in the comments. Does that make sense to wear sunglasses in the club if there's a bunch of strobing lights and stuff like that? Drop it in the comments. Eating leftovers cold.
It just depends on what it is. I say pizza cold is pretty cool. Like, would be gas.
Pizza cold, not a pepperoni or cheese pizza. You shouldn't be ordering that. But like a nice little barbecue chicken or Italian sausage, bro. That's gas cold. I'm not gonna lie. You like in a pinch, just get pizza out the fridge.
So sometimes cold pizza is better than regular pizza.
Yeah, but I be seeing like people eat like cold chili or cold like spaghetti.
No.
Like, yo, come on, doc. Bro, you standing next to a microwave eating this. Like, grow up. All you gotta do, toss it in the microwave. put that thing on mute, then you got a nice warm meal to settle to your stomach.
Takes 30 seconds.
Yeah, bro, whoa, I mean, what type of microwave you got?
Well, just pop it in the oven,
But I mean, whoa, never mind. I was about to say, if you're doing all that, you might as well just eat it cold.
Might as well make some food.
Yeah, bro, you just might as well just make some fresh. Like, for what? Alright, so we're moving on to the next segment. Right? The segment is called Funny Personal Stories. This is where I share personal stories. So the story I'm going to be sharing today is a story where when I came to college for the first time. I was fresh off the plane from the Bahamas. And growing up, I was always a city kid. We'd always come to America. I've been to New York and Jersey. I've been to Florida. Excuse me. I've been all over, right? For like family vacation and stuff. And so I've been to Miami, Florida a whole bunch of times, right? So I got a scholarship in Miami, Oklahoma. I'm like, yo, this is lit. I'm like, yo.
Miami in Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So, well, I didn't know any better. Right? So we get off the plane, get in the rental car. We hit the highway. We flew into Tulsa, but we're staying in Joplin, right? This is the first red flag that I seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it went from like storming outside. We could not see anything. I was like, is this the end? Did I come all the way here to die? Right? Right? So we couldn't see anything outside. And then all of a sudden, a slide outside. It's like, that's weird, but okay, cool. I can kind of see where I'm going now. Then it starts hailing. I'm like, bro, what's going on here? In the middle of summer in August? Like, bro, and then it just turns back sunny again. So finally, as we keep journeying along on I-44, right? So I'm like, all right, cool, it's Miami, Oklahoma. And we're driving along. Paco, I look out the window, and I see nothing but farmland and cattle. I'm like, yo, this is kind of crazy. This isn't anything like Miami, I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean,
it's opposite.
Yeah, it's like there just must be a lot of farmers out here, trying to preserve food and stuff. Cool, whatever. So we get to Joplin. We go shopping and everything. Everything's cool, right? So I get to campus. His semester starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking to class. First day of class. I'm wearing my best clothes. I'm fly, right? And I'm like, yo, I look good. I'm smelling good and feeling great, ready to learn. All right. So I'm walking to class. I'm looking down, using my phone. All I hear is glow, 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 glow. Like someone's wearing heels, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. There must be a woman close by. So I look up, and the only person I see is this guy that's walking towards me, but he's wearing like these things that I've never seen before. These boots. Like, what the heck? And they were like some sort of skin on them. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. To each his own. He must be from a country town, right? And then I see he got a big buckle belt and these starched jeans and a long sleeve button up shirt tucked in his pants. This trucker hat on. I'm like, all right, cool. You must grow up on the farm. There are a lot of farmers out here. So that's cool. But then I stopped, Paco, and I looked around, and like everyone looked like him. So I'm like, bro, what am I? I get back to my dorm. I look out the window. Everybody got these big diesel trucks. I'm like, bro. And someone told me, and I was like, oh, yeah. They're a part of the rodeo team. Excuse me?
You're like, what is that?
Yeah, like, bro, you just gonna cuss me like that? Bro, watch how you talk to me. So he's like, no, like horses and stuff, like barrel racing. And I was like, bro, what is that?
It's like a foreign language.
Yeah, like, bro. But I found out real quick that I was in the middle of the country. And I'm like, man. I'm like, could this get any worse? A city kid being in the country. And then, Paco, I found out what a crackhead was for the first time. So, to those of you who may be watching this and wondering, what's a crackhead? Have you ever seen that meme? If you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you're in trouble, call a crackhead.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. I think it was like some like politician or something. But anyway, right? So that's when Walmart used to be open 24 hours. Yo, hold on. Walmart, please. Who said no one song? Please.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Improve our rights. Like, bro, please open back up 24 hours. Please. I be needing stuff in the middle of the night. Like, I wait until morning.
It's so inconvenient.
Like, bro, like, come on. What if I run out of toilet paper in the middle of the night? Then what?
I'd say go to a gas station, ask crackhead. That's what I say.
Call a crackhead. Right? So we went to, me and a couple of friends, went to Walmart, right? In the middle of the night. It was like 3 a.m. or something like that. Right? You know that little space between outside and inside where they have the carts or whatever. I'm a Walmart. So we're walking in and we get about there. This woman, she looks a little rough. You know, skin ain't in the best condition. You know, I'm like, she must, miss a couple skincare routine nights. Cool, whatever. I'm not judging, right? So she walks up to me and it's like, hey, it's like, yo, you want to be my friend? And before I can answer, Paco, she says, I love you. What do you mean by that? Like, say psych right now. Hey, all right, where's the cameras? April Fools, what's going on here? And I looked at her and I said, Jesus loves you, because I don't love you. And I kept going. She said, bro, what she said? Oh, she got mad and she started yelling at me. So I in turn said, so what I gathered was she got kicked out of Walmart. And like the associates were by the door, so she couldn't come in. So I looked at her and said, I'm going to go do something that you can. And I started to walk in Walmart. And that was the first experience that I've had with a crackhead. But speaking of crackheads, it's getting better, right? As my story progresses, right? I was somewhere and there is a known crackhead that dabbles in the illegal pharmaceuticals. We're going to call him Billy Bob. All right? Yo, shout out Billy Bob. He was a resourceful kind of guy. So I was somewhere, hanging out. We're all at the table or whatever, and me and whoever else was there, and Billy Bob's there. So there was a lady there, and her name, we're going to call her, Paco, what do we call her?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Cassandra was there, and Cassandra was like, it was Cassandra's house, and Cassandra was like, man, I really wish I had like a window unit to kind of cool. It was the middle of summer. She's like, I really wish I had a window unit to cool right here in this area at this table. So out of nowhere, Billy Bob was like, man, I got a friend that has one and he's not using that. I bet he'll give me for free. Cassandra was like, yo, that's great. See if you could talk to him. I'll be willing to give you a couple bucks to give him for it. It's like, all right, cool, whatever. So Billy Bob shows up the next day and he got the window unit. So he was like, man, he just gave it to me for free. Let's get it installed. They install it. Everything was cooled off, right by the table. Cool. The following day, this is where it gets great. Following day, there was someone in one of those like Facebook groups for the town that you're in. It was like, hey, be careful. There's someone out here yanking window units out of the window in such and such area. and such area just happened to be in the vicinity of Cassandra's house. And I'm like, hold on. What are the odds that Billy Bob obtained this unit with the 5-finger discount? What are the odds? And for you guys out there that doesn't know what the 5-finger discount is, it's stealing. Stealing anything that you can take with your 5 fingers, or, well, I guess 10 in this case. If you got 9 fingers, But anyway, anything that you can take with your 10 fingers, it's a discount, right? So yeah, I'm like, what are the odds? But yo, shout out Billy Bob though. Billy Bob was a resourceful guy. To this day, Cassandra still got that window unit. She's still rocking with it, right? So thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yo, so I'm like, hey,
It happens.
yep, bro. And all Billy Bob asked for in return, this nice hot meal. He might have eaten some spaghetti cold if you gave it to him. You're like, bro, like,
Some cold hardshell talk.
yeah, bro. Bro. Alright. So, next segment is called Being a Parent of Small Kids. Paco, do you have any children?
No. I got animals though.
Basically same thing. You don't have any children that you know of.
No.
Okay, no problem. Alright, so kids, they just do and say the darndest things. So let's dissect this here. So let's start with things that they say. No, things that they do. Right? My son is 1 year old. In my living room, I had an entertainment center and a TV on top of the entertainment center. Right? My wife was in the living room with both kids, right? And I ran out to the car for just a split second. And I came back. I was like walking up the stairs to go into my front door. And I hear crying. I hear both kids crying. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I bust in. And the TV's on the floor. And the boy is crying. I said, what's going on? My wife, it turns out, I think my son pushed the entertainment center. My wife was able to stop the TV from hitting him, but not from hitting the floor. I'm like, bro, should I let the TV, just smack him a little bit. That's called a natural consequence.
It's called learning your lesson.
You gotta learn, how else is he gonna know that it hurts? But
Yeah, he'll do it again.
yeah, like, bro, that's what I'm saying, dog. So, I'm down a TV. Right? Another thing with kids. Bro, why are they always hungry? Like, what is it about children that just makes them hungry 24/7? Like, there's been multiple times that I've cooked, like, a good meal, right? And we have a 5-year-old daughter. Right? I've cooked a good meal. And she'll take maybe 3 bites. Oh, I'm full. I'm like, alright, you sure? You sure? Yeah, I'm full. Alright, cool, whatever. Go play. Go play. About 30 minutes later. Alright, I'm hungry. Excuse me? What do you mean you're hungry?
You just say,
Yeah. What I want you to do is I want you to turn around, go grab the pot out of the fridge, and eat some of that cold spaghetti. Like, heat you up some of that, because I don't know what you want from me. You ain't get no snack from me. You go eat yourself some dinner. It's like, bro, Paco, I'm out a lot of money because of kids. Okay, just feeding kids, I'm out a lot of money. If I had the amount of money that I fed to my kids back, I'd be a rich man. I wouldn't need kids. I'd be a rich man. Shout out my kids, though. So, let's talk about things that kids say. So, my 5-year-old was about 3 at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she was really starting to come into her own, like branching out, talking to people, whatever, cool. So it'd be like a common occurrence that we'd be at Walmart and she'd tell the Walmart workers, hi, right, cool, whatever, right? But it usually didn't go any further than that, right? So there was one time I was at self-checkout, right? And she's sitting in the little kids area in the cart. So she's behind me. So I'm cashing up, right? So there was this guy, and he was an arm amputee. So he only had one arm. Like, cool. So I seen him, but I mind my business, right? So I heard, hi. I was like, yeah, cool. She must be talking to another Walmart worker. Fine, whatever. And Paco, as I was cashing up stuff, all I heard was, why you only got one arm? I was looking down. And I instantly turned around and I said, sir, I am so sorry. Because, like, how do you explain that to a then 3-year-old? Like, bro, you don't say that. And his response was, oh, you're a smart little one, aren't you? I lost it from talking to bad people. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I left what I was doing completely. And I left Walmart. Like, bro, what do you mean? Why do you only have one arm? It's like social cues. They're not born with them. Bro, I gotta teach you not to like that. Like, come on, dog. So, now, there was this one time, right? I was at home with my daughter. She was about 3 at that time. 3 was a rough age for her, So we had one of those robot vacuums, So subtle flex. Robot vacuums that vacuum your floor for you, right? So we didn't want the robot vacuum to go in the house, the bedrooms, right? Or the bathroom. So I told her to run down the hallway and just close the door. Now, keep in mind that my daughter has done this 1,000 times before. So nothing should have been different. But you know what? Kids are unpredictable because they just do and say the darndest things. So I'm washing dishes. So she comes up to me, Daddy? I'm like, yeah, what's good? I lock all the doors. So I stop. What do you mean? You mean you close the doors? No, the door's locked. So I take off running down the hallway. She locked every bedroom door. See, and this is where I believe that I'm on some sort of list with the FBI because of my searches. I instantly get on Google how to unlock doors with no tools or no keys. So I'm on probably some sort of the B&E list somewhere, right? So I came across a method, and that I was able to unlock the doors with some butter knives, right? I got 2 of the 3 doors unlocked. But when it came to her bedroom door, Paco, I had to, bro, it wasn't working. So I had to shoulder check the door, and lo and behold, it opened. But the entire door almost came down with it out of the frame. And she's just looking at it like, what are you doing, Dad? I'm pretty sure when her mom got home later that day, she said, Daddy broke my door. I'm like, yo, excuse me? Yo, what do you mean?
Did you break the door?
Paco, I had to. Well, I didn't break the door.
You broke it? You broke it down? You broke it down?
I didn't break the door. The door opened. It just, the frame came out of, I don't know, the door hole. a bit. I screwed it back in. Yeah. It's fine. It's a little wobbly to this day, but I mean, it's good. So, man, if you got kids, you probably experience like symptoms like this. Yeah, and that's right. I called it a symptom. Bro, it's like some sort of sickness, but it's a symptom. So, bro, that's crazy. So, Paco, this new segment, presented by yours truly, is called Things That Piss Me Off. Right? I'm a cool guy. I'm a funny guy. But I get upset very easy. Right? So I have like a running list in my phone that things that I either know about or things that just unlock as time go by that just piss me off. Right? So, number one on this list, Paco. Number one on this list, Paco, as a man, I mean, it's 2025. I don't want to assume. As a man, Paco, like you use the men's restroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's an unspoken rule that has been passed down from generations to generations, Paco. Can you please enlighten the audience about what the unspoken rule is? Because some women may not know about this. Please enlighten the audience.
Never pee next to a man.
Exactly. The first up on the list. Do not stand next to another man at the urinal. You might as well have ripped out some binoculars. Huh. Nice. It's like, bro, what type of Diddy stuff is that? Like, come on, bro. Bro, I don't care if there's 3 urinals. You know, it's an unspoken rule that you do not go to the one right next to another guy. You go to the next one over. And as the third person comes in, bro, you gotta wait your turn. I don't care if all the stalls are locked. I'm waiting my turn. Like, bro, and I'm sure that the people that I've done this to has probably thinks I'm racist or something like that, right? There's been times I've been at the urinal, right? There's two urinals, and there's been and I'm at them, about to use them in the way that you do. Excuse me. And there comes in another guy, and he comes to the urinal next to me. I stop what I'm doing. I turn around and I go in the stall. Like, bro, do not stand next to me at the urinal. Like, bro, you need prison. Yo, if you do this, if you watching this right now, drop your address in the comments. Drop your address in the comments. We sending the authorities to your house. Like, bro, that transitions into number 2 on the list. Along with not standing next to someone in the restroom. Bro, do not talk to me in the restroom, dog. Like, bro, I get it. If I'm walking in, you're walking out, or we're at the sink, what's up? How's the family? How's the weather? Cool. Small little chit chat, right? But stop it right there. That's it. You don't need to know anything else. You can wait until you get outside the restroom. There's this guy. I know, right? Paco, what are we gonna call him?
Let's call him Jeff.
There's this guy, Jeff, that I know, right? That has no bathroom etiquette. There was this one time I was in the restroom, and Jeff walks in. I'm washing my hands. Jeff's like, "Hey, what's going on, guy?" Like, yeah, cool. How's the weather? Yeah, whatever, right? But see, my problem was, it didn't stop there. Jeff goes in the stall, and for the sake of YouTube, we're gonna say he's doing number 2. But he keeps talking. Jeff is like, "Yeah, my wife. Yeah, because I've been feeling up." Yo, excuse me? Bro, I am definitely a big advocate for you wash your hands in the restroom. When you use the restroom. Even if you just walk in the restroom, you wash your hands. I have never contemplated not washing my hands. I was gonna go look for some hand sanitizer somewhere. Bro, what are you... Why are you still talking, big dog? Like, bro, cut. I have never felt more uncomfortable in my life. That, bro, he's talking out of both ends.
I thought you funny.
Like, bro, like man's chatting out of both ends. Like, dog.
Did he know it was you? He was like, he just seen you, or
Bro, like, when I was washing my hands, he was walking in. So he seen me. We talked a little bit.
he just wanted to have the combo?
Yeah, like, he wanted to continue the conversation. I'm like, yo, no. You got... Here we go. I was so uncomfortable, Paco. Bro, stop talking to people in the restroom, dog. Just let them do what they gotta do. You could catch up outside the restroom. There was this other instance, right? Before I get to the next point, there was this another instance. Again, I was in the restroom washing my hands, right? There was these two guys comes in. This white guy and this Indian guy, right? We're gonna call them. What are we gonna call them?
James.
James and what?
And John.
James and John. Two Bible names. Nice. Right? So James comes in first, right? He goes to the urinal. John comes in, goes to the urinal right beside him. Right? And I might as well tell you, James and John are co-workers. Right? Cool. Whatever. If that's what y'all into, cool. Leave me out of it. I'm washing my hands. Right? And all I hear is...
What?
And I stop because I'm looking down and washing my hands. And I stop. So where the mirror was, I can see behind me, and I see that it's James making this noise. And then he looks over at John and says, "Oh, too much coffee."
What is going on?
John looks back at him and says, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah. I usually drink about 60 ounces of water a day, but I love coffee." Oh. And then they had this full-on dialogue while they're doing what, bro, you know, I half dried my hands and I was out of there. I didn't even stick around to hear what they were talking about. Bro, cut that out, dog. You don't need to be talking in the restroom.
I got another thing that follows that.
What's up?
When they don't flush. You ever had that?
Yeah, yo, what be going through y'all mind? Like, bro, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just do this and just
leave it.
Yeah, just leave it for someone to find. Like, there's some sort of treasure hunt. Like, bro, come on, bro. We're all grown adults. Flush the toilet, bro. Flush the toilet or flush the urinal, dog. Come on. I ain't looking for no science experiment. Like, bro, I know science requires experimentation, but come on, bro. You ain't gotta do it. You ain't gotta do it like this. There's a better way to go. There's a better way to find the answers. Alright, so next on the list, right, number 3. Not saying thank you when I hold the door. Alright, so all my Bahamian people know we're big on manners. You say good morning, you say good afternoon, you say thank you, please, cool, whatever. You hold the door for someone, they say thank you, right? Mm. Bro, y'all gotta stop this, bro. Cause the next person that does this to me, I might have to put you in a full Nelson, but like, bro, say thank you. Come on, say thank you. Like, bro. The person didn't have to hold the door. This is a huge pet peeve of mine, actually. The person didn't have to hold the door for you. All you gotta do is say thank you. 2 words.
So do you, like, when they pass through, they're like, do you just be like, where's my thank you? Or you go looking for it, or like a Karen, or what?
Bro,
What are we doing?
There was this one time, right? There was this group of kids at the mall, right? I held the door for all of them. It was like 4 or 5. Not one of them said thank you. So I, in turn, I said, I guess y'all parents ain't taught y'all no manners, huh? And they all stopped and turned around. I said, get the hell out of my way.
Oh, dang.
Like, bro, y'all gotta stop this, bro. All you gotta do is say thank you. That's it. Common courtesy. Bro, the next person, I swear, full Nelson. Yo, whoever invented the full Nelson, endorse me, bro. Next one on the list. Paco, what's your favorite food?
Let's say rice, beans, tacos, Mexican food.
Paco wants tacos, not problems. Right? Paco.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is probably like some Caribbean curry from back home. Right. So just imagine you got some nice tacos, rice and beans, right, in the fridge, right, for leftovers, and you worked a 6-7 hour shift, right, and you've been thinking about this food all day. You're like, bro, when I get home, I'm gonna smash this food, right? And you get home, and you open your refrigerator, and the food's not there.
Somebody's catching these hands.
Bro, someone gotta come see me. There's no sleep tonight. Someone gotta see me. Oh, I'll just buy you another plate. No, I don't want another plate. I want that plate. Someone gotta come see me. You might as well call law enforcement now, because I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Now, like, if I worked all day and I thought about this, no, I'm going to jail.
Especially if like it has your name on it.
Bro, like, if I indicate that this is my food and I want this, bro, call me or something, dog. I'ma still say no, but, like, come on. But, bro, I can see if it was like some cold spaghetti or something, like, bro. But if it was something good,
especially your favorite,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, but y'all keep y'all fast hands to yourself, dog. Next on the list, and yo, we talking to Walmart now. We're talking to Walmart. Walmart, your slogan is save money, live better, right? But what happened to that in 2025? I ain't saving nothing, and I'm living rough. Like, bro, what's going on? I know they say inflation, but Walmart, come on, bro.
They're like rounding up these prices.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. They're like rounding up these prices, and there's 100. My kids can't eat because, I had to buy some water. Like, have you ever been in an aisle in Walmart and then like something's like where it's not supposed to be and you're like a choice was made?
Or like a different Walmart.
Yeah,
if you lost, you're like, where am I going?
Yeah. Bro, there's been times that I've been in like the baby section and there's been like pack of meat or something. I'm like, well, someone didn't eat tonight, but they got diapers.
Oh yeah, somebody made a decision.
Yeah, like a choice is made. Yeah, like Walmart, y'all really gotta run it back to like 2010, 2011 prices now. Come on, dog. $60 then and $60 now is still the same $60, but it just don't get you the same stuff. This ain't right. Y'all gotta cut this out. Y'all already rich. Bro, Walmart, drop the Addy. I'm pulling up to headquarters. We gotta have a meeting about this, bro. And finally, oh, by the way, stick a pin in there. Yo, y'all who be stealing at Walmart, y'all gotta stop that now. This 2025, Walmart got all sorts of facial recognition and all sorts of stuff. Bro, don't think that, I beat Walmart, I got away with it. No, they let you get away with it. They just waiting for that total to hit the number, and they press in charge. You walk into Walmart, but you leave it in the back of a cop car. You drove there, but they driving you.
It happens.
Like, whoa, what do you mean it happened?
No, not to me.
I was about to say it. Like, bro, all y'all people talking about, it was an accident. Can you really accidentally steal? Oh, I just accidentally stole this $450 dog kennel. I accidentally stole this $250 bicycle. I just accidentally stole the 65-inch flat screen TV.
They're like, it didn't have a price tag on it.
Yeah, but it must be free. Yeah, like, bro, y'all stop stealing from Walmart, dog. This is ridiculous. And last on my list, I think this one is up there, and that aggravates me with, like, standing next to me at the urinal or talking to me in the bathroom. This one is up there. Y'all fast food restaurants or y'all restaurants, right? Nothing that sit down and eat. I'm not talking to them. Y'all places that be asking for tip for no reason. Y'all hold that little iPad and like y'all pretend like y'all don't see.
Just look away.
Bro, I'm clicking no tip every time. I'm the one that walked up here. I walked up here and I'm walking back to my car. I'm clicking no tip every time. You didn't do anything for me. I did something for you. I gave you my business. No tip. None. And then some of those places would be like, oh, would you like to round up to help homeless people? They help the homeless people? Who finna help me? Like, bro, give me my 2 cents. It's like, bro, some of these homeless people be making what I make in a month, in a day. Like, bro, I'm gonna start no diddy. I'm gonna start going out there and like working these corners. Homeless, please help. I got kids. Like, bro, I'm gonna get me a dog and stand on the corner with a sign. Like, no. Give me my change. To help the homeless? Who helping me? I just spent my last $5 on this McChicken and small fries. And you want to talk about helping the homeless? Nah, bro. Stop asking for tip when it's not needed. And stop asking me to round up. I'm clicking no every time. Bro, if I wanted to give homeless people my money, I would give them my money at the light, dog. No. Stop. Bro, but with that being said, this has been another amazing episode of the Funny on My Mind podcast with my main man, Paco. Paco, is there any person that you want to shout out for this episode?
Just friends and family. You know, that's basically it.
Paco does not want to shout out his girl. Cool.
Oh yeah, my girl too.
Yeah. No. Too late. Paco did not.
She gonna be mad at me.
Yeah. But she finna put Paco in a full Nelson. Paco blink if you need help. Yeah. Yo, but this has been an amazing episode. You guys like, comment, subscribe. You can follow us on all social medias at Funny on My Mind podcast. I love doing this for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. One take J.